Hey there, Citizen Pally here, and welcome back. It's time for another tour of duty, and I wish the ship would stop bouncing around. Oh, now we're all... Anyway, this time we are looking at the Aopoa Khartu-Al, that thing right there. This funky alien orb light fighter that they call it. They call it a light fighter. I think it's more supposed to be a scout ship is how it's classified, but I guess a scout ship would be a light fighter. It also looks kind of bit like a transformer. You're in this thingy here is your cockpit, and it apparently doesn't use landing gear. It just kind of floats around. Yeah, and you'll see it deploys out really weird. I have flown this before. In fact, I think I might even have a video of it up on the channel, one of the old ones, back from when I was doing the ship reviews, which doesn't make sense. Review ships of a game in alpha. How stupid was I? Anyway, let's beyond talking about my stupidity. It looks like we have two size 3s is what I had to guess. Let's see, is this thing gonna work? It's probably not gonna work, but we'll take a look in the vehicle loadout manager. Da 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 da. Hang on, was it? Damn it! And there it goes, read only. You son of a. Okay, yep. So two size 3s, no missiles, and only two size 3s. That's well, two size 3s is. Well, it's two size 3s. It's not that great. I was going to say that's not too bad, but that's only that leaves a lot to be desired. Let's go ahead and open this up. This thing's all about style, it seems. What the hell am I walking up? Hang on. Hang on. What in the... Wow. Wow. I'm kind of speechless. That's quite cool. Okay, let's look back inside here. Power on. All right. Oh, much better cockpit than the last thing I flew. I'll let you guess which one that one was. I might have, harped on about it for 15 minutes. Not too bad. These things are a little bit big, but it'll get the job done. The left and right view is awesome. This would be a good one in VR. This would be a great ship in VR. Let's go ahead and open this up. Let's find us a bounty hunter contract right there. Boy, I wish I was getting the better ones. Is there one protection run, unauthorized escort? Nope, we're not doing any of those. All right, except it is. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn the engines on. Now this one shouldn't really, well, it's going to deploy out, but there shouldn't, you're floating, so there's no landing gear. Wait, what's happening? Did I not turn the engine on?
Engines on. Landing.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight lane.
Well,
Please vacate the vicinity.
there we go. Woo!
Initiating ship storage.
Don't you store my ship!
Please vacate the area. Thank you for your
Alright,
cooperation.
so there's that. Is there then... Hang on. Free up the mouse. There we go. And then let's deploy. Very Transformer-esque. It's cool. It's quite cool. Kind of like, what is that, what's that funky ship from Misk? Park Potential Starter Ship, where most of your ship's above you rather than to your left, right, or behind. Right? It's generally the ship's wider left to right than it is tall, at least from the cockpit point of view. Most of your ship's above you. That's cool. Whoops, excuse me, I just burped in the microphone. I'm only drinking sparkling water, in case you're concerned. Let's go ahead and we'll open the star map. And... Am I blind? Oh. Set route. Where was that? Kovalex. Okay, here we go. What does our speeds look like? So... Where the heck's my speed indicator? Where's my speed indicator? There's the engine spool. Well, do we have speed there? No, that's our energy. Oh, that's kind of a problem. Maybe not a problem, but placeholder. Good to know. Power. Yeah, there's... Alright, so we're going this fast, and if we hold down shift, we go this fast. There you go. It doesn't feel too fast. Okay, that hood doesn't work either. I think it's spooling.
Hydrogen fuel 100%. Quantum travel.
Okay. I'm sitting here leaning in towards my computer speakers, even though I'm wearing headphones, trying to determine if it was spooling or not. Man, maybe some of these alien ships need a little bit of TLC.
Quantum travel complete.
It's maneuverable. I don't know. I don't think it's all that fast. We'll take it planetside at some point
Quantum travel.
and do a little bit of nav. It'll give us at least a little bit of perspective on how fast we're moving. It doesn't feel super fast, but it feels very agile, which would make sense if you look at it. Looks like it would maybe be very agile as the engines, you know, can turn and fluctuate like that, or not fluctuate, but rotate like that. I would guess 240-ish, somewhere in there. It's kind of how it feels. But just guessing. Contact.
Quantum travel.
You don't say. It's almost like we came looking for contact. What do we got? A Mustang Delta? Alright, so a relatively light target. Let's see, are these gimbaled? They are not. I'm not a bastard. You're a bastard. Energy efficient, but not great. Would be what I would say. What are they? Panther repeaters, maybe? What's the Panther's size? 2s, guns, Panther repeaters. Yeah, the Panthers, they used to be a go-to. Them and the Badger, they were great. In fact, they're still pretty darn good just for their output. Let's maybe find one more target. Bounty hunt. Hopefully he's not too far away. Don't want to have to deal with this. That's the wrong menu. Clear route. Can I see it now? Where is it? Where is it? Did I not accept it? Maybe I didn't accept the... Come in here. Accepted. I did accept it. Hurston Dynamic, yeah, but that doesn't... Oh, now we're seeing it. Okay. Yellow. Of course it's not right here, and it's out by Grimhex. Maybe we can jump down. Nope. Alright. We'll cut. We'll be back once we get to Grimhex. Alright. Should pick up the next target here any moment. This one's going to be a lot less. With only 2 weapons, 2 Badger repeaters that we very much know. Light fighter. Yeah, can't do too much here. The Napa of the Earth flying might be interesting simply because a lot of the ship is, well, above you, not below you. It's not split 50-50 like, what was it, the Mako? I think that's the one I was trying, the Mako Reliant Core or something like that. Misk Reliant Core. Woo!
Crash close.
It definitely,
Alert. Front crash close.
like this is impressive.
Front crash close.
Man, that's cool. I think another thing that's like for this ship here and the one that just literally went on concept sale, it's going to be really dependent on the new flight model and how they balance them out. Did it not blow up? I thought it blew up. Okay. Hang on, let's finish killing this and then I'll explain what I was thinking. Alright. Alright, die. There we go. Let me get planet side. I'll explain what I was going to talk about, the flight model and all that, as we do a little bit of nap. Alright, as we boost down here to the planet side. Oh, this is going to be dangerous because I'm guessing we're not going to have an altimeter. That would be, probably be a safe bet. We're not going to have an altimeter, so we're going to have to guess where we're at. What was I getting at? So, in 3.5, they're going to have the new flight system coming online. It's going to be where, for the most part, the human-made ships are going to fly like a dogfighting atmospheric plane. Even out in space, for the most part, that's going to be the case. Out in space, they're going to be more maneuverable, but they're still going to feel like they're wing and drag based. Whereas ships like this are going to be much more along the lines of what we have right now. They're going to be nimble, agile. They're going to be strafe fighters rather than turning straight on pass at each other fighters. So when 3.5 drops, something like this could be very dangerous. And I actually think the new concept ship, which I'm not going to even try and name, it starts with an S or whatever, which is basically the heavy version of this ship, could be very interesting then. Far more than the Asperion ships. So even the Glaive and the Blade and the Scythe, they're not going to change probably as dramatically as the Aopoa ships. Or Aopoa, not Aopa, Aopoa, whatever. These ships are going to change a lot more, I think, and they could end up being super strong and very viable, or relatively weak. Obviously, we're talking balance and an alpha, and they could come around. But they just, depending on if they're strong, they'll probably be a lot of fun because they'll have a lot of really quick, nimble maneuverability, making them really cool. So that's kind of what I'm thinking along those lines. So we want to make sure let's aim that way before I go into third person because I don't know where my camera is. There we go. Yeah. This is neat. It's certainly impressive looking. So why are those engines... Here we go. So it uses the opposite high-low. Okay. Now they're doing a little bit more work. Let's get a little closer. I'm telling you, it doesn't feel for what is supposed to be a scout. Now, a scout doesn't necessarily mean fast. In most concepts, you would say, but it could also just mean stealthy. And I can imagine this thing would be maybe hard to detect because unless you're getting it crossed, like if you're head or above or behind, it doesn't have much of a silhouette. The only silhouette is from the side like this. And even then, that's not actually much of a silhouette. So you're not going to be sending back too much radio waves or whatever they're using to detect. Radio waves in space. Yes, radio does work in space. We radio communicate with things. Or do they use satellite? They might convert it over. I don't know, honestly. That's an interesting question. Now I'm going to have to look that up. Do radio waves fly through space? Because it's electron... No, radio waves aren't electrons. They're photons. No, that would be light. All right, I'm saying nonsense that I got to think about here. I have not thought out this thought process. Shadow's pretty cool. Anyway, this thing might end up being relatively stealthy, and that might be how they're doing this scout. But I can tell down here, we're not doing... This isn't like the Gladius or that. This one I think is a step below that if I had to guess in terms of the raw forward speed. But it does... look at that turn. That's insane. I would only recommend this if you're super in love with just the transformer aspect of it. Because this, hang on, that's not what I want. I want to unlock the camera, press N. That is pretty cool. That is like a transformer changing shape. Relock the camera. There we go. We're all right. We're all right. That's okay. We're good. We're good. Like, this is cool, but you're buying it for aesthetic at this point. With the potential that with the new flight model, it might be really interesting and a fun ship to fly. I don't think it's ever going to be a hard hitter, but I don't think that's ever what it's designed to be. It's not designed to be a heavy combat ship or even really a big combat ship. It's more of a, this thing's kind of cool. Do you want that? Some people may, not for me, but yeah, there we go. That is the Aopoa ship. We're just gonna leave it at that. Until next time, this has been Paller. Thanks for watching. All right, I realize I cut out and everything, and I'm gonna add this at the end. I found the speed. I can't actually read it. There's the hood down there between my legs. I was looking around as I was going back to atmosphere. I looked down. There's our safeties. I can see that. There was our altitude. It looks like, I can't tell. So there's the hood down there between my legs. Good place to put it, I guess, if you don't want it to get lost or something. Second outtake, just to show a little bit. This thing, I might have undersold it a little bit because we didn't have that, but man, a little turning radius on this thing, even right now, well, that's bad. Man, I was doing much better before I started recording. But just trying to cut in around here, flying around, buzzing this stuff. This thing turns and takes off like a monster. You just come around and you're whoop, and we're going the other direction already. Like there's no slowdown time. You're going the other way. So you got to keep in mind though that most of your ship is above you. I've almost clipped the top of it, I'm guessing, a few times here. But Jesus, this thing, I suppose you can't destroy what you can't hit, and you could be one heck of an elusive target in this bastard. Okay, that's it. Take it easy, everyone.